What are you doing? You got your cookie in your mouth this morning? You goofball. Are you gonna stop and eat it? Your siblings already did. Are you gonna stop and eat yours? Here, you need to stop for you to eat yours. Eat yours. Eat your cookie. You can't just... You gotta eat your cookie. Oh, you gotta make sure that I'm up here first. Boo-boo, wait. Did you get all of them? Double check. Did you get all the babies? Come here. Did you get all of the babies out? Did you? I don't see no more babies. Yeah, good gentle boy.
Yeah, rained all freaking night. So, hey, good Tuesday morning, everyone. Oh, when I come out of the trailer, I looked kind of toward where that thing used to sit. It's like, wow, it looks so much different. I haven't seen it that way in years. All there is a pile of wood off that bed. And I had a cow, that one. Looked in the camera this morning and she's laying right there. Like, she's all laid out. It's like, we got one Kevin? Oh no, she's got a baby. She was just laid out and passed out. And then I look over here after talking with this little bugger here, because he wanted to run up to the feeder and say hi to me. Yeah, there's not supposed to be anybody in this pen. This would be the same little bugger that thought it was a good idea to come in here yesterday after he was kicked out the day before with his mommy. Yep, same one. I'm beginning to think he's not real bright. Of course, when he was in here, he liked to lay right there. I'm guessing he's liking to lay right there and coming in here. But he's going to have to stop this because, man, I don't like having to come out here to put him in there every day. Are you going to run away this time when I open the gate? Yep. Exactly. Run in the barn. It's easier just to let him out here. Dang, we do got a lot of water. Ooh. Kind of squishy where I'm at. You little buggers, stay over there. I think the cows are all hungry too because they're all come running in from the feed barn right now. When I looked in the camera when I got up, it's like, there's nobody in the barn. The only cow that was actually in the barn in that group was Minnie. Hey, you gonna be a little jerk like yesterday and make me run all the way around the pen? Yeah? And still not go to the open gate? Of course, yesterday morning he tried to run through the gate with it closed before I got out here. Thought he was gonna kill himself or take the gate off its hinges. But there. Now he's back in there. He'll find Mommy. Mommy will feed him. Mommy should whipping him in the butt. Really should clean this today. What a day to do it, right? It might get done, we'll see. Because the feed barn doesn't need it, but I do have an empty feeder, so we can kick the feeder out of the way to get through with it. Get that out of there. Maybe I can get Ty to do that. We'll see. Well, had I gabbed with you just a little bit longer, I would have noticed her. She hasn't gabbed yet. But what she does have is hooves sticking out. I didn't see her because everybody else got in the freaking way. Literally, though, I'm like a minute later. I took the time to call Ty because literally all of them were standing over here. And she's got to go over here to get in. So I'm getting some straw in there. And Ty's getting dressed so we can get her in. And we'll see what we have today. Hopefully we have a live calf. Always the hurry up and wait. She was up when Ty got down here to help move her over. She didn't lay down until just a minute ago. Been in here for a half an hour wandering around, and mostly with her head sticking just to the other side of the feet or eating the hay that's fallen out. So I got a feeling she's going to need some help. I'm not sure why. They're not that big of hooves, but, you know. See if she makes any headway here in a little bit. Been a little longer than I like to go, but the hooves just weren't coming. They're pretty good size, but they weren't coming. And she went and took the chain on. Where you can see the chain there at her vulva, that's all the part of the hoof was. And she had the tongue right there that she was worried about getting caught in the chain. It's like, yeah, that means both legs are hooked. So I was a little late. She'll get the other one to pop now, I hope. She got this one out. There we go. All of a sudden it pops. That means basically the shoulder just came into the canal. And hopefully, I do see a tongue. It's right there between the legs. So it is still right there. That was a pretty good trick. She got it in the handle. Hopefully this goes well. I will most likely have to let you go so I can help her there. Because she just laid it down on the job. Aren't you glad I put some straw in here? Not that you can tell it over here now. But that other leg needs to come a little more to get evened up. It's the thing, they're supposed to come evenly. And if you're using the puller, most pullers, at least ours anyway, the way you hook the chains on, when you crank one direction it pulls one leg, and when you crank the other direction it pulls the other leg. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna get down here and help her, and maybe Mama will push good, and maybe we'll get this calf out. There we go. New Mama with a big frickin' heifer calf. That poor calf's head is so swelled up. The tongue swelled up to the point where it's a wonder she can breathe. Had her breathing once the shoulders were out. Got hip locked, which I knew she would. And I don't remember ever doing it. But I know lots of people used to say when you get one hip lock, stick a board between their legs and twist them. And I always thought, man. So we didn't use a board, we just twisted. Just pulled a different angle. Got her spun around. And I'd love to zoom that in for you, but my other hand's kind of full of goo.
Good, Mama.
That bottom jaw is twisted all off to Jones's. And that face is about twice the size it should be. But we're going to take care of that. And she's a couple days early by the teeth.
And she was the one I said yesterday was going to have it.
Yeah, Ty said yesterday she's going to be the next cow to, well, next 2-year-old to calve. So she's going to get a little something because she's a little early, and more because of the stress she's been through than earliness, but it'll help. And a little Banamine to help take that swelling out of that face. Because if we give her a little shot now, a couple hours, she'll look more or less normal. And she'll be able to eat.
Hey, that token heifer's not a token heifer anymore. She's got a sister now.
Hey, that's right. The lone.
You do.
Where is she? She must be.
She's hiding on the other side of the
She's hiding over here somewhere anyway.
Elvis.
The token 2-year-old heifer calf is not alone now. She's got a friend. Anyway, we do give her a shot of Banamine, which we are going to, not if we do.
Get something for the stress too.
A kick in the ass? Oh, and by the way, you know, this pen was pretty icky right over there. And there was some really nice, very slick manure underneath that straw. If you take a look at that knee.
I'm probably my ass too.
I slipped on it but caught myself because I had a hold of a chain and I reached for a gate. She had both hands busy and she went flat out on her ass. But anyway, no, if we don't give her something for that swelling, she won't be able to eat today.
You look like a giraffe.
With that much.
You got the long face.
The
and
odds
the
of getting her
yeah,
to eat are slim at that rate. Anyway, that's enough gabbling for now. Another live calf on the ground. One less 2-year-old to go. We got, what, 2 2-year-olds left now?
Buffalo.
Oh, we can't miss a chance to say, hello, Buffalo.
And Elvis.
And Elvis.
And Moosey.
And little Moose on the other side. How you doing, Buffalo? You just chilling?
He goes, I was sneaking off Delaney because she had a full side.
Chilling like a villain.
Huh.
The little shit, he's the one that knocked that feeder off of that geek.
I don't know. Him and Buffalo, or him and Moosey both do it.
He's the one that was beating the hell out of it.
Buffy, come here.
When he walked out, it wasn't hanging right.
Come here.
Okay, like I said, that's enough. We got to get something else done. Well, you're seeing the very first attempt. She's doing pretty good on the hind. She just ain't sure about trying to get that front up, and I don't blame her. She's a big girl. Well, maybe. That was a really good jump right back on the hind, too. I was really hoping she's going to finish getting up. I don't want to do a 20-minute video of her sitting like that. That gives Mama a chance to keep cleaning. And, oh, Mom, you're tickling, and I can't stand it. Mom, you're tickling. Oh, my gosh, I'm going to go down because you're tickling.
Well, she's mad at me because I gave her 6 shots this morning.
Yeah, she got all her calf shots plus the 2 to give her a little help. So.
But you know, she's got the perfect little cord if Mom doesn't chew it off.
Yeah, if Mom don't chew the cord off, she's got just the perfect cord to dip.
I swear it's a heifer thing because the other heifer did the same damn thing.
Yeah, it's there. They wonder about it. Years ago, we used to have a lot of cats. We're talking like there was at one time 40 or 50 cats in this barn. At one point, it wasn't too bad when there was like 30 of them because most of them were very good hunters. And they didn't make a mess in the barn. And there was one poor kitty with her first ones, and I happened to be up on the deck, and that's where they generally stayed. She didn't know what was coming out of her backside, and she was gnawing the legs off. Needless to say, out of like she had 4 or 5 kittens, she only ended up raising 2. She figured it out after the second or third one came out. But hey, she ended up being a great hunter and a good mama. She just didn't have very many the first time around. Oh well. Yeah, you know, she did her thing. We'll get her up and eating here in a while. Poor baby's knuckled over on both fronts, and that splint is way stretched out to fit over that hoof.
It's like putting it on an elephant.
She is a big girl. Well, there you go, a little bit of comparison. And that poor head. Poor swelled up head.
I know, Bob, we just need a little bit more on this leg.
Some people say, oh, they'll go down. Yeah, it'll go down. But you know, if your face is swelled up like that, it kind of hurts, don't it?
Can I steal this one?
And if her face is swelled up like that, it kind of hurts.
Look how big her damn.
Her knuckles.
Her knuckles are just freaking gigantic.
Huge. But if you can do something to make that head feel better, the whole body feels better, and then they breathe better, and they'll move better, and they'll be up eating sooner. And she's been out. That's how we know she's knuckled.
That one.
They just don't
Bigger
want
than
to.
this one is.
They may be swelled up from coming out too. But get the splints on, and she's gonna have to get used to getting up with the splints on, but
I don't think that'll be a problem for me.
she'll figure it out. She was getting up pretty good when she finally started actually getting up. So, Mama's being good. I just think some of you with the black ones, we'd be dead right now. I gotta say though, Piper Doug, he has some pretty chill ones. BCP Farming and Trucking, I'll throw you under the bus too. They get a few that are a little owly. Brendan always blames him on CP. It seems like most of the owly ones they get are ones that she's bought. Come on, sweetheart. You can do it.
Look,
There we go. Now you've seen her
you're
up.
taller now. I know, you're taller now, huh? You
She
are
was
really
raked pretty good like a hot rod.
Right. I know.
Okay, well, we're going to let Mama figure those things out. Get out of her way. And boom. Well, at least she stayed up on the front. A little spring to the back.
No,
Anyway.
you can't nurse on my titties.
The other thing, I don't care who you are, what you got, or how docile they are. Always make sure the eyes in the back of your head are wide open. Because even the most docile, they might not mean to get you, but it could still happen. It hasn't lit up all freaking day. I thought it was supposed to be nice most of the day. I thought we were supposed to get a ½ inch of rain overnight, not an inch in a day. Anyway, I got that pump out. It's right there. And the frame to it is right there. Found out a long time ago on those old hard tires, it's easier to just take the chop saw and cut the damn thing and cut the bead and then try to peel them off. And one of them still didn't peel off. Why? Well, I didn't quite get the bead cut. And it was stuck really good. And I moved that bed up there so I can work on it tomorrow. Just got done feeding. Did that with a skid steer. Kind of hard to flop bales because I can't get a hold of them, but I think, nope, Ty's still out here at this bale, at the other end of the feeder. She's been dinking with this little girl most of the day. Mama's been pretty good, just didn't want to stand still and let her eat. And her poor little face is still so swelled up, she really couldn't eat. So Ty got the cow milk down, and she's got time you get her milked and it's kind of chilly outside, that milk cold when you're done. So she's got the milk in the house getting warmed up. And no, you can't just put it in the microwave and do it. That kills all the good stuff in it. So it's in there in a hot water bath. Where I'd like to be. Oh, never mind. So anyway, that's pretty much the end of the day, I think. At least the end of what you're going to get. I'm not real sure what she's doing. She should have had the twine off already. Standing out in the rain because the roof don't hang over sides any. I was hoping she's going to go out and cut the one bale we fed in the feed barn and go ahead and open that up, but I might have to do that yet. We'll see. Well, anyway, hope you all had a good Tuesday. Oh, and hey, Becky was so happy a little bit ago. She had to make a special trip out to tell me. She started doing DOT stuff. Getting that caught up here a while back. I think I might have mentioned it. You know, state DOT just said, yeah, do what you got to do. The feds said, oh yeah, here's what you got to do. You got to prove that I am my father's son. Have to prove that I am running the farm. And they'll go ahead and transfer to my EIN number. The gal told her step by step what to do. She did all of it. We spent 3 days doing this shit. Had to get it, notarized and all this stuff. She just got an email today saying, you can't do that. You're just going to have to start over, and we can't transfer the number. The number ain't transferring. It's still to the exact same name that's on the door of the trucks. It's just a different person with a different EIN number. Same family, same outfit. I don't get it. And if we do have to start over, it's $400 to DOT, just so they can say, oh, here's a number that you can go get. Then it's re-signage on the trucks, re-signage on, redoing paperwork on about 10 million things to keep them happy. And 2 years probation, which we finished the 2 years probation 10 years ago, for God's sakes. Leave me the frick alone. Anyway. Yeah. Anybody tell how happy I am? And really, you ought to hear Becky. She's livid. And yep, Randy's got her coat on. Okay, I was ending it. The end. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope everybody has a good hump day. I get to go to the chiropractor in the morning and maybe get my shoulder and my elbow and my wrist straightened up and my back. And then hopefully have a better day feeling wise anyway. Thanks for watching. I said it was the end of the video. Apparently I lied. Don't know what I already got and what Ty had. I'm guessing there's about 20 minutes, but
Her name is Spicy.
oh, now her name's Spicy.
It's Spicy.
She just couldn't eat off Mama with the face swelling.
I know.
But she's getting some from the bottle into her. She was standing up. She don't know if she wants to stand up or not.
Remember, you gotta rock back.
She's got an inch out of that bottle so far, which really ain't too bad for one that hasn't eaten yet. I really like them to eat a whole lot sooner than this, but unfortunately, I mean, you saw her face earlier. It's still swelled, but it takes a lot out of the calf, and yeah, it takes a lot out of the cow too. And I thought she cleaned all the way, but not quite. She's still got some hanging. She got rid of most of it though. That's what's weird. Usually the ones that are a hard pull don't clean as well. And this year, all the ones that have been a hard pull, they've cleaned. Except her right now. She's licking the calf's butt, which helps if she'll keep doing that. I don't want to have to go in there and do that. It tastes like shit. Oh well. And yeah, as you can tell, it's still raining. Tomorrow and the next day are supposed to be nice. I hope they are. Got too much stuff to do outside.